Welcome! Today we're going to be going from nothing on a new profile to a Terminator bow in Hypixel Skyblock. And without any further delay, let's get into it. Also, only a small percentage of my viewers are actually subscribed, so if you could subscribe, it'd mean the absolute world to me, and let's get straight into the video. The hardest part in this challenge was obviously starting. I needed to get access to the bazzar and the AH. So the first thing I did was bridge over to the hub and start opening presents with nuns in lobby 1. This really helped me get some early game money, and I was luckily enough able to get a snowsuit pants which sold for 48,000 coins on the AH. With a bit of early game money, I was able to start flipping right away. I went into lowest bin legendary armor and I started flipping them if I saw some for 5k, and I was able to get some 50k to 100k flips. This got me to about 500k, and it was overall a very good tactic to get me money. The main way that you do this method is just look for really low legendary armor prices and try to manipulate the margins in between them. This way you're able to make about 80k per flip if you get lucky. As an example, if there was 5,000 coin leggings and the next pair was 8,000 coins, that would be a 3,000 coin flip. But if the third pair was 80,000 coins, you'd buy both of them and you'd make a total profit of 160,000 coins. This method is extremely easy to use and is extremely fun to use, and it's very good for early game money. This really helped me get a lot of progress in very fast, and then we started going to bazzar flipping. At the moment, bazzar flipping is extremely good if you flip gemstones. The reason for this is people always instantly sell them, and you can get huge profit margins. I made about 200 to 300k from this just by watching margins. The main way you want to do this is just see what the coin margin in between them is. Most of the times you can double your money if you're lucky, and they originally spike a lot if you time it right. The main thing with bazzar flipping is just looking for coin margins, and you can make a lot of money doing this. On my first day, I made about 200k and about 800k on AH. This overall set me about 1 million coins on my first day. After doing all of this, something shocking happened, and I'll just play you the clip. Oh, yo, I got a snow minion! Yep, that's right, I got a snow minion. Normally these sell for 600k to 1 million coins, and luckily enough I was able to sell this for 650,000 coins. This was very useful because now I could start flipping adaptive, and this is where I could start making a lot of money this episode. This is the biggest part of the episode because this is where I make the most money. Adaptive boots, adaptive leggings, and anything adaptive or dungeon gear is such a good flip right now. Easily, I just looked over for about 30 minutes at the margins between adaptive boots, and I was able to get a few good flips. Adaptive, in my opinion, is one of the strongest and best items to flip, along with lowest bin legendary. All of these items made me a ton of money today, and overall it was a very successful day for day 1. Now, obviously, I did have to wait for all of these items to sell, so while I waited for these items to sell, I did some more bazzar flipping, and I was at about 950,000 coins in purse, and about 1 mil on my AH. This really helped a lot with the early game process, and from here on out, I think it'll be a nice grind being able to flip these items. Some good methods for searching for flips is just going to lowest bin and looking for the margins between them. This is what I did, and overall makes a lot of money. Now, most people say they can't make money early game, but that's kind of an excuse, considering I just made 1 to 2 mil on my first day of playing, and I would say that's pretty good. Now, overall, it really doesn't take that much skill to AH flip, you just need a bit of time, and it just takes a bit of learning to get used to it. Anyway, hopefully after my AH sells, I can make a bit more money, and yeah, see you then. A few hours later, I check my auction, and it looks like that 4 items sold. I did some calculations and added everything up, and I should have about 4.5 million when everything sells. I've also been flipping enchanted mushrooms because it's been making me about 200,000 coin profit per flip. All of our orders filled, and now I'm going to be showing you what I've been doing with bazzar flipping to make money. The best method that I've been finding is just setting up a mushroom fill order, and it actually has a 600 coin margin, which is insane. Create a buy order. I'm going to do 800. Actually, let's do 900. Hit top order. It's pretty easy. You'll get it for 2.1 million, and after all of that fills, you'll make about 500,000 coin profit. I'm going to be doing this for the next few hours and see how much I can make. Over the past 20 to 30 minutes, a few orders sold, and I'm about to collect them right now. I have 1.5 million coins to claim, and a few more I'm going to get eventually. Now, the one thing that I've noticed with enchanted mushrooms is that most of the time, it does take a while to fill, but there's always going to be that one person who farms them and instantly sells. So I'll always try to time it after Jacob events because that's when you're going to make the most profit doing it. We have 2.1 mil in our inventory, so let's just see what we can flip with at the moment. I think we're going to try to find some adaptive flips, and I'll get back to you once I finish that. After AH flipping for 20 or so minutes, I got a few good flips. I sniped adaptive leggings for 100k, and made about 650k on them, and sniped some adaptive boots for 600k and made 300k from them. So in about 10 to 20 minutes, I just made 1 million coins. Now, my adaptive leggings just sold, so I guess I'll just show you how I normally snipe these items. When I go into adaptive, go lowest bin, and search lowest price. You want to search for 5-star items because basically nothing else sells. And the main thing I flip is boots because you can find stuff like this that are extremely cheap and you can sell them for about 300 to 500k profit, which doesn't seem like much, but if you can buy them in a lot or just you have a lot of them, you can make a lot of profit and that slowly adds up. The main thing that you want to just look at is the margins in between lowest bin and the next one after that because you can buy 2 at once occasionally. So you can see right here, this wouldn't be a flip just because of the fact that this even has stars on it. And this doesn't even have any hot potato books or enchants. So the main thing you just want to look for with adaptive is stars, and you can slowly snipe them over like an hour or so. Normally you'll make 4 to 3 million coins just from sniping adaptive, and it's overall a really cheap money making method. So to wrap this episode up, I just recommend when you're starting out, get presents, and just start sniping adaptive, lowest bin legendary, etc. You'll make a good 5 to 10 mil on your first day, and it's overall an extremely good method. Bazzar flipping, you can flip mushrooms, and that'll make you a decent amount of money while you're offline. But other than that, thank you so much for the support recently. We just hit 1,000 subscribers, and that's why I'm doing this new special. Anyway, thank you for everything, and peace out.